Okay, discounters. Now, I said most of what I had to say on discounters in the 3 videos, so no, I didn't take the like. He took my chocolate yesterday. This is going to be my problem. So I found another. Any chocolate. The idea is you unwrap it, right, as it was saying. But we didn't glue it too tight. There we go. And inside, what it is, most trusted brand in New Zealand. So inside at the bottom, the 3 QR codes. Now they, just getting those will take you through to the 3 discounted videos that we did. The first one was nice and simple, it was short and sweet. It was 5 suggestions for how you can combat the discounted threatening funds. Very practical, very optimistic, and I know some of you put some of those in place. Things like remembering people's Christian names. If someone ever remembers your Christian name, you never forget that all day. So, wow, it feels special. But it's quite hard to do, particularly with you. You've got so many people to remember, but it makes a big difference. Just count down Chemist Ware's house will never do that. The second video I did, I broke down the discount model as a business model, how it works and why it's so wrong that the government is allowing this to be rolled out en masse throughout this country. And then I took the next step and I described 4 things as rot in the system number 1, rot in the system number 2, rot in the system number 3, and rot in the system number 4. And Lauren, my office manager, pressed post on Facebook and YouTube. I turned my phone off and went and hid for the weekend. And I wasn't brave enough to turn my phone off because I thought, oh shit, could hit the fan. What if I'm completely wrong? Afternoon, Sunday, I turned my phone on. And from Sunday afternoon to about the end of that week, I was not quite flooded, but inundated with unanimous, appreciative and supportive emails from people like you. The typical email was, thank you so much for saying that. At last someone has said this, and you are right, and we just hope that people that need to listen to that are listening. So that encouraged me, you know. And then I had a conundrum because I've gone and outlined the problems, but I haven't given any solutions. I don't like doing that. It's half a job. But I didn't know what the solution was. It's a tricky one. And weeks went by, and now we've started this video thing. You know, you've got to keep it going. You can't just sort of go off the net all of a sudden. So I got to about mid-June and the penny dropped. I thought, got it. So I scripted and put out the 3rd video. I went through 6 things. The 6th thing is what I believe the solution is. Not just to your discounter problem, but to all of your main problems. And boy, you have more problems in your industry than you should have. It's like diagnosing something medically. You know, you've got this symptom, it just won't go away, and try this, and then doctor goes, we diagnose it right, and they treat that problem, and all of a sudden, your symptoms all start coming right. I'm confident that if somehow you can address that as an industry, the issue, that 6th item in that 3rd video, you will see a marked improvement in all the main things that are ailing your industry. It's a big statement, but could be wrong. Could be wrong, but I think I'm not. Okay. Lastly, on discounters, there are a few brave souls, who are challenging their local DHBs on rolling out and granting a contract to a discounter in their area. It's a bit of a daunting task. These are big multinational groups, and DHBs themselves are huge organisations. But I want to encourage you, if you're one of those people, or you think you might become one of those people, because I know there's, Brookie Co's just opened a Chemist Warehouse. Ashburton's got one. There are some small, now not just the big places, now small places, poor old New Plymouth. If there's anyone here from New Plymouth, my heart goes out to you. 2 Countdown Pharmacies, a Chemist Warehouse, and a baby chemist in Plymouth. I just want to encourage you though, if you decide you're going to, one is, I believe there's a thin veneer of legitimacy to many of the DHB decisions, and those decisions will not bear up well to scrutiny, and I think DHBs know it. They are closing ranks. Second bit of encouragement is there is a barrister in Wellington who is providing help. He is a lovely guy and he is a very, very smart cookie. He does not lose his cool and he knows exactly how to approach this type of situation. If you are in the situation you want a hand by this fella, I mean, I can talk, he can do stuff. And let me know and I'll come see me at the supplier stand and I'll give you his name.